Hey guys, Terry here. Hey, it's the beginning of the month, so it's time for another sheet load of cards. And if you're not familiar with this, Crafty Owl puts out a video once a month with a wonderful recipe on how to make a batch of cards. So this month, she is showing us a 5x7 sized card. And I just don't really send out that size, so I think what I'm going to do is, instead of making the whole batch, which she has the instructions for, I'm going to make just one of the cards. So she always includes the dimensions on each of the layers here and what you need. So love that about her recipe that she graciously gives us each month. I'll have a link to her video, and you will be you'll learn on her video how to download this PDF for yourself. So love that. So this month it is using 4 6x6 sheets to make 4 5x7s. So like I said, I'm going to make just one of them. I got this new pack of paper the other day, so I'm going to get this out. It caught my eye because it looks like quilting fabric. Isn't that pretty? So look at that. Oh, it just reminds me of Grandma's house. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful old-fashioned paper. Just love the colors in here. And that looks like it repeats. Isn't that pretty? So love that. So on the instructions here, it says I'm going to need a 6x4 piece, a 5.5 by, or I'm sorry, a 1.5 by 1.5, 4 of those, and then a 4 1/4 by 1/2 inch. And then I'm going to cut down a 7 by 10, fold that in half for my 5x7. And then some layered cardstock. So love that. So let me pull that together and we'll make the card. Okay, I've got my papers pulled. This one really caught my eye. Isn't that gorgeous? So I love this one. And then I picked this one just as a contrasting color to go with it. And then I went through my stash of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and blues are hard to match. I had several different blues that I thought caught my eye, but this one I think worked the best with it. And then I think I'm going to have my card base not be white, but have a craft card base. So I'm going to go by her dimensions here, and then I will glue my card together. I like to use liquid glue and put the pieces together, and we will quickly have a card. Be right back. Okay, I've got my pieces together here. I haven't glued anything down. I think I'm going to do a message on here, always in my thoughts. Yeah, always in my thoughts. And then I think because that is just going to take up a little bit of it, I think I'm going to put a flower sprig over on this side of it. So let me see how I can stamp that on here and make that look good. And I'm going to use my Misty for stamping this. I love the Misty because it holds everything in place. And it's nicer than having to keep track of all the old stamp blocks. And if I miss a spot, like I tend to do, I can restamp it. So love that about the Misty. So let me do both of these and we'll be ready to glue the card together. So if you're new to card making, I want to encourage you to pull out a stamp set that you bought or some fun paper that you bought. Get out something that you've been meaning to work on and print off one of Crafty Owl's PDFs. She's got all the instructions on there, and then her videos show you exactly what to do. So I think it's a great place to get started. She encourages you to make it your own. If there's something that, you know, the sentiment spot doesn't quite match your size that you need for your stamp, then just change it accordingly. You could change the card sideways. It's just a great jumping off point. My sister-in-law has the PDFs printed off and in a book, and when she goes to a crop, she has that book with her, and it has all the instructions. I think people appreciate getting a homemade card. There's just something about it. It tells the person that you meant enough to make something special for them, that you were thinking about them. One could argue it's not cheaper to make homemade cards. Lord knows we spend enough on the tools and the paper and supplies, so I wouldn't say we do it as a money saver. I mean, I know cards are expensive nowadays, but so's all the supplies that we buy. It's crazy. Okay. This one along the bottom, and I think we've got it. How fun is that? I will pop that in the mail for my friend. I have a girlfriend that she's in my thoughts, and she's dealing with some health stuff, and I'm just thinking about her, so I'm going to write a message to her in there, and there's my card. So if you want to follow Crafty Owl's instructions this month, you use 4 6x6 sheets and it makes 4 5x7 cards, but you can also just make one. So love it. So here's the original, and when you print the PDF, this does she prints it true to size there, so you can always try out your sentiments in the middle of the card there. So I love that too. So I hope you enjoyed watching me, but I really hope that you pull out something in your craft room and make something this week. So have fun, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.